what it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx from the Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Oh, excited man in boxing. Excited man in boxing. Landon Flair Cobbs. Shout out to Goodfellow Sports TV.
Hey, Steven, man, you really believe that stuff? Oh, man, come on. You really believe that stuff you be saying?
All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, Greenwood Stock Trading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. We out.
All right, man. Let's do this Canelo Caleb Beck plan prediction for Undisputed. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It's going down from Las Vegas in the Mandalay Bay. We also talk some bed nines. How about that, right? Let me pull up everything, man. And obviously, this is on paper, this is a mismatch. On paper, this is not a great fight. On paper, this is what they call a correlation of Canelo. This is a celebration of Canelo. This is him going to the next level, right? This is him taking this game to the upper room. And I have zero faith in Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant has been, you know, I mean, and disclaimer here to on this, man. He entered in a division where there's a lot of threats, okay? But it seemed like, you know, he did want the Benavidez fight, and Benavidez didn't want the fight. But, you know, people believe public perception. People believe the dude who beat their chest like King Kong. But I'm here to say from what I heard is that he wanted that fight. Benavidez didn't want that fight till he lost his belt. So to his credit, he tried to take that fight, you know, but I would like to see him fight some of the other guys in the division that would have gave him a test and gave him some resistance. And people say, who are these guys in this division? Man, one of those guys in the division is Fedorov Shuvanov. You know, very tough opponent. You know, gave George Groves all that he wanted and some. He's one of the dudes that I wanted him to fight, and it would have gave him a super duper run for his money. You know what I'm saying? You know, you keep looking at the division. Dave Lemieux, you know, we would have knew more about him if they would have got Dave Lemieux. Obviously, there's an opportunity for him to get knocked out, but Dave Lemieux, you know, who he really remind me of in this division of lately is Jesse Hart. That's who you remind me of, Jesse Hart, bro. A dude that got all this pageantry, you know, had all this celebration, all this hype around him in Philly, and then he didn't get built up the right way. And you put him in a big fight, even though the fight versus Gilberto Ramirez wasn't on this stratosphere, and you know, he lay an egg. You know, you got guys like Rosado that would have pushed him. You know what I'm saying? You know, he didn't fight those guys. He fought Usatagi, then never took it to the next level. And now you putting, that's like, you know, it's like you putting, you know, I'm not gonna make that analogy, but that's like, you put, you know, a dude that beat 10-year-olds in a Madden tournament, you putting them in a real tournament in Madden. Of course, you know, the numbers say that he gonna struggle. Caleb Plant has been, you know, and I'm here to tell you that there's better people in this division for him to fight, to be prepared for this opportunity. You know, I said again, there's better opportunity out there in this division than people believe. They just not name brand fighters. And historically, this has been a European division, but like I said before, man, you know, this is, you know, to me, this is disgusting the way they move this kid. But let's talk about Canelo first, you know. And I know I've been doing film study on Instagram. I'll try to get back to it today. A little busy. So, I mean, it's Canelo Alvarez. Obviously, you know, he got every belt in the division. Did he do it in a scurvy way? Absolutely. You know, in a situation where in a boxing world where they don't rank other alphabet champions, that he can fight for the WBA and WBC, let you know everything you know. But honestly, that's Benavidez's fault. Benavidez didn't do what he was supposed to do. He got stripped of his belt, and that enabled Canelo to go for Undisputed. So if you want to blame anybody for Canelo fighting for 2 belts versus Callum Smith, who's trash, blame David Benavidez. So the WBC and WBA, they combine together and make that shit happen, but they can't force other great fights to make. They all met up the other day, man. You know, come on, get out of here. Trash. All of them is damn near trash. The IBF is the one that's almost half decent, but they need to get they top 15 ranking system together. 5'8", 70.5-inch arms. He got 2 draws, okay? A lot of people don't know that. He got a draw versus Triple G. Who was the other draw against? I got an idea, man. You know, Jorge Robles in Mexico, somebody 3-5. And also, he robbed Miguel Vasquez too, man. Split decision back in the day. But, you know, that's a tough fight. You know, that was Vasquez's debut. Yeah, he robbed the shit out of Vasquez, but he was in his hometown. You know, I believe they fought. I thought they fought again. Yeah, they did fight again, and Canelo won a unanimous decision 2 years later. So, and, you know, that is what it is. And like I said, you know, fought a lot of good guys. Shout out to Leonardo, he from the D. Shout out to Leonardo Tyner. You know, and I remember this kid, man, seeing him, they pushed him, and he had the look. You feel me? I remember his first world championship came against Matthew Haddon at a catchweight. And at the time, Matthew Haddon, man, come on. He wasn't one of the best 154 pounds. He wasn't even 154 pounds. You know? But, you know, then he fought Ryan Rose and Gomez Cintron, old Shane Mosley, Olito Lopez, who had broke Victor Ortiz's jaw, and you just had moved to 47, he moved to 54. You think he gave Lopez a catch weight? Hell no. Trout, which may be his best win to date, other than Triple G. But people think he robbed Triple G again, which I get that one. But that was a questionable win with the opening scoring. You know, obviously Floyd obliterated him. No split decision fool you. You know, Lara, that was, you know, another fight that people thought he robbed. James Kirkland, he's supposed to fight Jamel Charlo. He dug Jamel Charlo, but Charlo act like he ain't got a good history, man. He act like, you know, he want to wear the CA on his hat. Cotto, which was a lot of people thought that fight was closer than what it indicated. Amir Khan, you know, about that. You know, Liam Smith, Chavez, you know, Golovkin. Like I said before, people talk about his resume like he fucking Joe Frazier, like he Muhammad Ali. Nowhere near a legendary, you know, resume. But especially when you talk about the non-disclosure agreements, that's handshake. I mean, Don David Daxon admitted that Kovalev did a handshake agreement. Go look at the interview. He was talking about Evander Holyfield with Fight Hype sitting on the canvas. He said, you know, he agreed to it. So, like I said before, you know, Canelo don't have no straight win. That ain't over old man or washed up bum. All his biggest fights is controversy around him. Austin Trout with the open scoring. And, you know, I believe that was a unification bout, right? Austin Trout with the open scoring. Lara, you know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather, he lost with the split decision robbery. Triple G, both fights, people believe that, you know, he lost. So it's all, man, like I said before, you know, it's always some bullshit. Always. You know, always some bull job with him, man. But like I said, it is what it is, right? My main focus hopefully is gonna be on UFC. Well, you know, yeah, I don't know. I'll be out and about this weekend, so I really ain't gonna cancel my plans this weekend with my significant other for boxing. How about that? I'll watch it on my phone wherever he at. You know, so I'm not gonna really, you know, do some Thanksgiving shopping, Christmas shopping to this weekend, and you know, we gonna kick it like Saki, you feel me? But this guy, you know, literally fought nobody in his career. He went Vegas, he ain't fought nobody. Biggest mismatch in boxing history on pay-per-view. Because Rolly got canceled, at least in our era, last 10 years. Truex came off a blown ACL a couple fights ago. He blew his ACL versus, you know, he blew his ACL versus? It's Peter Quillen, because him and Peter Quillen it's Peter Quillen never fought again. He blew his ACL. I don't know, it was a no decision. Who he blew his ACL out against? Was it James? I don't know who he blew. I think he blew his ACL out. Yeah, I forget, can't remember. But he blew his ACL out not too long ago. I can't remember who it was. Or whoever blew his knee out. Terrible. I mean, this is the one guy that two guys on his resume that matters: Porky Medina and Uzatagi. And he didn't even have enough balls to knock out Uzatagi. He couldn't even knock out Porky Medina. Like I said before, man, he give me 6'1", 74-inch arms. He give me the vibe that he don't like getting hit, bro. Even in a street fight, man. When dude was trying to swing, he was running. Man, he gave me the vibe that he don't like getting hit, man. My honest opinion about this fight, man. This is a freaking joke. This is on my opinion. This is on the level of a joke of Rolly and fucking Tank. That's what level this is. Caleb Plant ain't fought nobody, And have I seen Caleb Plant holding his ground? Yeah, I seen it in the gym, but in the gym it's different. In the gym it's different, bro. In the gym it's different. And if you don't read into anything about this fight, bro, look how he got done in the press conference. Look how when he got hit in the press conference, his eyes start bleeding, man. This is a money grab. This is a joke of a fight. When you look at it on paper, a joke. We know this dude don't like to get hit. We know this dude like to move around. Anybody you ask, Bomac, whoever you ask, man, they say, man, he shouldn't have signed it. He shouldn't have taken this fight. Come on. He get hit one time, his eyes cut. Come on. And Canelo probably gonna have his ring size. Like I said, man, game plan for Canelo is quite simple. Touch the body, slow him down. He always get tired. Focus on the body. That's it. Focus on the body. Get the jab going. When he do get brave, and he do get brave and punch with him. That's it. That's simple for him. Jab working, touch the body, slow him down, close the show. Okay, close the show. That's simply it. Touch. You can touch with hard body shots. The head move, but the body don't. Hip shots, what Chavez used to do. When he slow down, maul him on the inside and finish it with an uppercut. Simple as that. For Caleb Plant, like I said before, man, the game plan is pretty simple. I'm not going to do weaknesses and strengths. I don't even know this dude weaknesses and strengths per se. I'm talking about Caleb Plant. The thing here is for him, you got to walk to Canelo. Canelo is a fighter that has to have perfect leverage or decent leverage to get a power shot off. He's not a natural puncher. If you notice, he loads up on his shot, and that's what Floyd Mayweather was able to take advantage of. He loads up to get his shots off. When you get a dude that need leverage, that need perfect spacing and leverage on his shots, and need perfect knee bend and generate power, that's a plotter. When you load up, it's just touch him. You walk to him and touch him and clinch him, or touch him and step over. So you can't walk to him in a straight line every time. Once you touch him, it's step over, or it's clinch him, step over, shoot your shots. And then I would recommend he go to the body. And that's the thing about it. Sometimes you show him some movement and dancing around the ropes, but you have to establish that you will walk towards him. And when he load up, don't just touch him. Just score 2-1-2. That's what Floyd did. Just touch him. And if he move, when he get ready to punch, he don't move his head, bro. He'll load up with that hook, touch him, and step over and hold him. That's it. If you have some issues touching him, aim for the chest, aim for the solar plex, aim for the heart. But he has to establish that he will walk to him early in this fight. And do not let him get leverage on his shots. When you see Canelo moving off the spot, you're doing the right thing. Stay on top of him. You know what I'm saying? And then once you frustrate him, then you go into plan B. Then you go into phase 2 and you start dancing and sticking and moving a little bit. But yeah, you got to walk to him. You got to press him. All that moving and shit, you're not going to get points. They're going to say you ran. Even if you win it, they're going to say you have to walk to him. The safest place with Canelo is right in front of him, right in his chest. But don't stick there too long. If you ain't punching or you see he get ready to punch, move off the spot. Step over. And that's it. It's not hard to beat this guy as far as actually without the bullshit. But you sit in front of him, move up. And sometimes you don't even have to punch. Sometimes you feint him, You move inside, step off. He has to be set to punch. If he ain't set, he box on his toes, brush him. He's a manufactured puncher, bro. He has to be perfect to punch. Use that to your advantage. He has to load up to hurt you. Use that to your advantage. That's what Floyd did. Make him think. When he load up, touch him. You know what I'm saying? Get off. Spank, get off, move out the way, step over. Even if you got him in the corner, get off, get out of range. But you can't sit in front of him. And if you are going to be in front of him, you know what I'm saying? Do not allow him to plant his feet and load up and hit you. This dude ain't that good. If he fought a fair and square fight, guys wouldn't, fight your fight. Don't let the bullshit, the judges, the commission, don't let them dictate what you're gonna do. If you lose, you still be the people's champion if you win. But the thing is, he gotta walk to him. He gotta walk up on him. You know what I'm saying? And get off, man. But I don't see him winning this fight, man. I got Canelo inside 4. I got Canelo with the stoppage, and hopefully it's a better fight than I envisioned. But I got Canelo stopping him in 4, or inside 5. I'm gonna say 5 to be safe. I got him stopping him about the 5th round. Let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Canelo in 5. Check out the fight prediction playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to donate financially. You can donate Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link inscription. Appreciate the love and support. Other than that, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you want to advertise on channel, video request, chop it up. All my social media links there. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Peace.